me on Bassotto's side is him getting sniped. Surg TS is someone that is very comfortable playing any type of archetype. He might not be the best with every archetype or even the best at any specific one, but he is to the level where he can play anything that benefits him and really, really good on analysis.
Yeah, that's what you have to do when you're a player in these kind of positions. All right, you know, are you going to be the best at control? Are you going to be the best at cycle, the best at beatdown? You have to make a choice what you want to do. Surg CS said, you know, I want to be the best at, you know, using whatever deck is available to me, and he finds that that's the best decision. And I really agree with that. It's going to allow him in a lot of favorable positions. And right here, using Miner, Skeletons, Spear Goblins, are we thinking it's going to be Mortar on the bottom, or what?
It definitely could be Mortar, but knowing Surg TS, it could be also some weird variation that he was expecting something from Samuel, and he set up the snipe. When it comes to just straight up mechanics, Bassotto does have the advantage, so Surg TS has to somehow gain that advantage back on his side, and it will be with good matchups or some sort of snipe. It doesn't have to be a direct snipe, but he does need to think outside the box. Just regular meta versus meta, I will take Bassotto.
Absolutely. Royal Delivery coming down on defense, going to be able to catch the Miner and the Mega Minion, so really good patience right there. It was a suboptimal position for him. The Log was able to catch the Knight and the Spear Goblins. Doesn't panic. It's okay. Let's just get to double Elixir. That's all he needs to do. Mortar on the opposite lane, trying to create a little bit of pressure, trying to force out a wasted Mega Minion. I actually really like that play.
That was a very smart play. You know he's going to have to defend that Mortar. He's going to have to overspend, and he doesn't just spend the Tesla, he does spend the Skellies. And yes, it's 1 Elixir, but 1 Elixir in these type of matchups is a lot. That changes things. A Miner is going to get some extra chip damage. We should see the ability come down here. There we go, and just gets the Valk in time. That could have got really bad really quickly.
Really nice prediction on the Knight. Just going to cycle it in the back, hoping to catch it, and luckily he is able to do so. Spear Goblins to try and get the aggro of the Tesla. Not going to place it in time. Instead, going to defend with Spear Goblins, then Log, then Tesla. Put himself in a much easier position. And the Cannon Cart was a huge waste. That might be the first mistake we've seen all game.
Yeah, it was just unnecessary. I was about to say how I love that he's using just the Mortar on the right-hand side to bait and nothing else, because it forces Surg TS to split up his own pushes. But the fact that he used that Cannon Cart was really, it took away the whole strategy of continuously baiting with that Mortar on the right while doing damage on the left. I don't expect to see a mistake like that again, but it could cost him the game. He had a strong lead, and now Surg TS is the one with the lead.
So I actually really like that. Oh, Tesla gonna come down. Not even a prediction, just kind of a slow Knight. So again, I don't know if it's nerves, I don't know what it is, but we are seeing some mistakes. But at the end of the day, it's kind of okay for Bassotto. He's been making these mistakes and he's still in this position. He just has to kind of clean this up. And then I think once it hits triple Elixir, depending on what his last card is going to be, he should be able to cycle. We just need to see what it is.
Yeah, the Earthquakes are going to start coming down, though, from Surg TS, so he can't fall back too much at the end. He still needs to maintain some chip damage over and over again. And what I like from Bassotto is the play of Archer Queen comes in, crosses the bridge, takes a little bit for the Miner, then I go invisible, and then you have to over-defend the Miner, over-defend the Archer Queen. That's where he's getting the most value. But here we go. It's just going to be a turn-based game at this point. You Miner, I Miner. You Miner, I Miner.
55 seconds left, triple Elixir happening, and we still haven't seen the last card from Bassotto. In these positions, it just makes sense. There we go. Poison, and that is kind of the only card that makes sense. You would have been able to get Lightning Value, you would have been able to start cycling Earthquakes. Poison actually makes sense, and at this point, with 350 HP, with a 350 HP lead with Surg TS, he needs to outplay. At this point, he's not going to be able to come back.
Yeah, it's no longer just a trade of miners. You need to make something happen. You need to get one of those mortars to just fully connect like he's doing right now. If he can defend this mortar, this should be at least one more hit, but he needs to catch that miner. He does not catch the miner. Earthquake does enough damage if one more miner hit comes down. And Earthquake?
Earthquake is coming down, not going to be enough for Samuel. Surg TS is going to take game number 1. He made a great comeback near the end. It just wasn't enough. Surg TS
confident, but humble.
So, Surg TS just won in game number 1, and he won without using lightning. But Samuel Bassotto has already used the Archer Queen. So there's a lot available to him, but it's going to be interesting to see if he wants to go, we could see an RG Lightning, or if he wants to go for, a Royal Hogs Firebolt. There's a lot available to him, and it gets kind of weird.
I think Lightning, once Archer Queen is used, unless you're going for something very specific, as I'm saying that, Lightning here would work great.
Yeah, Lightning.
From what I see in the deck
it would
composition,
just win the matchup.
it just straight up, just gets so much value. He decides to go with Fireball, which is okay. Anytime you're going up against Mother Witch and you have